Welcome to Marrow Masters. Season 9 of the Marrow Masters Podcast focuses on what I wish I knew before transplant. We're featuring advice from caregivers, doctors, nurses, and survivors.
The first thing I'll say is this. To the patient here, I know how hard it could be when you're getting blood work, just your labs in general, and it doesn't look like you're progressing. It doesn't look like the numbers are headed toward where you would like them to go. I've been there. Mm-hmm. You have to control your thought process on you getting better.
We all know that laughter is a great healing salve for you as well as the patient. We were a little extreme on all of this. It also, I would just say, it encourages the medical staff that they like being in your room when you have that kind of an attitude, right? A little whimsical and you enjoy hanging out with them. They're just people too, and they want to hang out with you.
The transplant journey doesn't end in the hospital. It's important to maintain a positive attitude when you come home too.
I was dancing around in the kitchen with my daughters, and it made me feel so good, asking people for what their favorite feel-good music was. And people were like, oh yeah. At first I was surprised that you were dancing around the kitchen with your kids, but of course you were. You have normal life and you have kids that you have to interact with and want to interact with. But it just feels good. You provide a little vacation from what is going on. It's heavy, it's hard, it's a long journey.
This season also includes an episode on fertility preservation.
So patients are given a grave diagnosis and they have to go through very difficult treatment. And really the last thing that patients want to be thinking about is how this treatment may negatively impact their ability to build a family in the future. But it's important to know that there are options for preserving fertility, most of which can be done in a relatively quick manner before chemotherapy or radiation treatment.
Don't miss Season 9 of the Marrow Masters Podcast. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or on the National Bone Marrow Transplant Link's website, nbmtlink.org.